Ah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, now you know. It's a Saturday morning Cartoon Boys for a Thursday afternoon stream-a-rooney. We hope all of you are doing well. Much love to all of you. It's time, baby. It's time. And today we are going over some more King of the Hill content. We dropped a couple little clippy, little trailer for Father's Day and whatnot, and it's time for us to go over it.
First of all, two different King of the Hill clips. First one, they put out a small teaser for Father's Day. Second one, they put out a clip of Hank going to the George W. Bush Museum.
Give your old man a big handshake.
Yeah, so it's just Hank to a T. More than that, I don't think we had heard Peggy's season 14 voice yet.
Look who's here.
Hey.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Pretty much the same. Sounds pretty much the same.
Nowadays, dad beers tell stories.
Hold on. So there's Bobby's voice. We had not heard that yet.
You can tell it's a little older, barely.
Yeah, it's the same lady that came back to do the adult Bobby voice.
5 stars? I'm gonna give you a 4. That way it gives you something to work towards.
What a asshole.
That is so Hank. And here's like the size comparison also.
That's awesome.
You know, we got adult Bobby. He's obviously got the smatterings of a goatee going on. But yeah, he's almost as big as Hank in here. His voice sounds pretty good.
Let me know when you need me to take over, since I'm a professional now.
A professional comedian.
So good. Yeah, obviously Bobby's now working in Dallas, and that specific style of chef he is a charcoal chef. So it's just like the antithesis of everything that Hank ever tried to teach the damn boy. Yeah, so that was a Father's Day clip. Not a whole lot to dissect out of that. You hear like Bobby's voice. You hear Peg's voice for the first time. Kind of see a little bit of the animation. There's not a whole lot going on in it, but yeah, that's the first one there.
Dude, I'm really excited. The closer we get to August, like, let's go, dude. We're gonna have to do a reaction to this.
All right, next one. This is a clip they dropped yesterday.
George W. Bush Museum.
I believe this is right when Hank gets back into America from Saudi Arabia. So this is him like wanting to connect with his Texan roots again after 9 years or something. So that's like, I believe that's the context of why they are at a George W. Bush museum.
Was that the actual baseball thrown by President Bush before Game 3 of the 2001 World Series, providing hope to a grieving nation?
That's kind of a weird line read, because it's almost Hank, but then it's definitely how it's almost like a Family Guy writer wrote a King of the Hill joke. It's too long. Well, I guess there's not a whole lot out, but it's the first thing I've seen from it where I'm like, okay, this is kind of, you can feel a difference in season 13 and season 14.
Right.
Like that joke is just not old Hank. It's just like one beat too long for a Hank joke. Does that make sense? It feels like it goes on too long for a Hank joke. Like he would appreciate, but not to that specificity, I feel like.
Yes,
no, you're absolutely right.
Lifted the ban on offshore drilling.
So many jobs created with one pen stroke.
And again, some of the things you might be saying, like, why is he fawning over all of this stuff? Like, didn't he hate George W. because he had a weak handshake and all these things? Remember, he is just coming back to America.
Yeah.
You know, he needs any Texas, he's going to eat up.
Here's a man who respects history. This is just what I needed, Peggy.
Yeah, so that line, I believe that line is because he's just getting back and he's like, I need to reconnect.
Maybe there's a letter opener I could use to kill myself.
Like, again, that's funny, but is that very King of the Hill to you?
No,
This
at all.
is interesting.
Here's
Like-
a man.
Maybe there's a letter opener I could use to kill myself.
It just doesn't feel very King of the Hill to me. That's kind of like a casual little dark vibe to have for no reason. I don't know. It's the two jokes in that teaser, this George W. Bush teaser, they don't work for me. I didn't like them. It makes me nervous. Yeah, like I said, the Hank beat, too long. You're doing like a Brian Griffin. It didn't work for me. And then yeah, that Peggy joke there is really strange. I feel like it feels like a new generation writing the show. And maybe that's I know like the entire writing room is not back. You know, like there's definitely going to be new writers on the show. So of course it's going to feel different, but it feels the two jokes from this little snippet don't feel consistent, maybe is what I'm looking for. I don't know. It's kind of strange. The animation I'm kind of weary about because I was weary already. But then just like simple stuff like them walking, like watch Nancy here.
Peggy?
Ugh, a baseball and a pen.
Right. So they're just taking the PNG. I mean, they're just invincibling it, which is fine, but I kind of liked the charm of how it was crappy, but it was like, I don't know, it kind of like it was cozy animation. King of the Hill, old King of the Hill was. Like it didn't have to be this mega detailed, super detailed shit. You could kind of get away with thick lines and like, you know, like abstract hair that doesn't have a lot of texture to it and stuff.
Exactly. Like I don't like
But
this Archer style.
yeah, but this
Shit.
stuff right here, you know, kind of doesn't work when
Maybe there's
you're
a letter
taking, you know, you're taking your PNG and just kind of dragging it up and down with keyframes or whatever.
It looks like a
To me,
webisode.
I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't like the animation difference already.
Like the movement makes me feel. It makes it feel like it's a webisode.
Yeah, it's just the bobbing
Like some
and
Tim and Moby type shit.
yeah.
Some brain pop ass.
It's just
I don't know
the
how I feel
animation
about
just
this.
looks strange to me. I don't know enough about animation to like critique it or give any kind of like, you know, any kind of professional whatever commentary on it, but it just looks strange to me.
But it still doesn't look.
Like boom,
It doesn't look right.
boom, boom, boom. Shrug. Yeah, it's just oh, it's weird. Yeah, the webisode thing might be right.